Hey guys, I'm Greg Jones for Engine Builder, and with me is Chris Wright, owner and engine builder here at ProCar Associates. And today we're reviewing TorqStorm's twin supercharger kit. Adding boost to an engine these days is nothing super unique. Everybody does it in an effort to make more horsepower. You might add a turbocharger or two, or a supercharger or a procharger, but you don't often see a twin supercharger setup, and that's why we're stoked to be featuring TorqStorm's twin supercharger kit on our small block Ford build. Besides the obvious wow factor here, this combo has the capabilities of supporting over 1,200 horsepower. The twin TorqStorm supercharger kit will mount a pair of TorqStorm superchargers to your small block Ford engine while integrating a modern accessory drive system with top-shelf accessories. The kit includes 2 superchargers, 2 BOVs and bungs, 2 air filters, a carb hat, and all necessary brackets, pulleys, belts, and hardware for a complete installation to your engine. In addition, the kit also includes 1 Sandin SD7 AC compressor, a Type 2 power steering pump, and a PowerMaster 150 amp alternator. Despite all that is included from TorqStorm, there are some additional components needed to complete the installation in your vehicle, such as a blow-through carburetor or proper throttle body injection system, electronic fuel pump, a fuel pressure regulator, and an ignition system that is capable of pulling timing under boost. Now, this twin TorqStorm supercharger kit is not for use with a motor vehicle pollution control device or system. It's intended for non-emissions controlled vehicles and race use only vehicles. Intercooling is suggested on all non-carbureted applications, and a bung is included for water meth injection. Now, all finished plumbing is up to the customer as well. But the cherry on top of all of this is that TorqStorm superchargers come with a limited lifetime warranty. Well, all right, Chris, I went through some of what comes in a kit like this from TorqStorm. Now, you've done a couple builds with these guys, and you got one out in the shop right now. Tell us a little bit about your experience using this twin supercharger kit.
We're relatively new to it. The builds are fresh that we just did for these.
Yeah.
The whole wow factor of it is what drew us to it with a couple customers.
Sure.
And it just so happens to be my business partner is an ex-Ford racing engineer. And believe it or not, I learned about this whole twin supercharger kit from him because he was dealing with TorqStorm.
Yeah.
And so we actually then paid for the engineering stuff to be done for a Boss 429 engine. So we have the TorqStorm kit for that. And it's mounted, and we'll show some pictures of that later. But in this particular build, we wanted the wow factor. And, everybody does single. And TorqStorm's a good product. They're a machine-based company. So, they're used to making products, right? And doing high-end machining, okay, as like a job shop or product development or things like that.
Yeah.
So that's the basis and core of them. So it was a natural fit. They do a very good quality product. It's durable. I mean, they got race cars out there with it. Are they the 4,000 horsepower crazy stuff? No, they don't claim to be that. But for all your 1,000, 2,000 horsepower, in our case, we're calling our engine build at 800 horse. Is it capable of a lot more? Yes. Okay. There's a reality there.
Yeah.
We know that based on this setup, based on the engine that we're building, it can handle a lot more.
Yeah.
And we know we can do a lot more.
Yeah.
But we're trying to keep it simple. We'll let the end guy worry about how much they want to crank this whole setup up.
Yep.
But they make all the billet parts in house.
Right. Yeah. You can see
all the bracketry.
Yeah.
It's all quality.
Yep.
Yes, they work with third parties on their products like the alternators and compressor, AC compressors and all that kind of stuff, right? But you can get this in several different packages.
Right.
You can do a single, a twin. You can do it, with alternator, with AC, without AC, power steering or no power steering. They offer all the options, and their kits are really just truly bolt on.
Yeah.
And it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
There's not a whole, for a kit standpoint, they're pretty rock solid. Okay, I can't complain at all about what we've seen so far with them. And like I said, we're relatively new to the TorqStorm family. And like I said, we got three kits here right now of the twin supercharged setups, and it just so happens to all be Fords.
Yeah.
So we'll do a Chevy eventually someday.
There you go. Well, like you said, on our small block Ford, we wanted to put that wow factor to it. Wanted to do something different than
Right.
the LSs of the world and the big block Chevys, and
Right.
so this is definitely gonna, you know, be an awesome setup on our small block Ford build.
And the cool thing is we'll have them mounted, and then they'll just come right in and Y in, and the intercooler's built in the intake.
Yep.
So everything is all right there. It's all self-contained. So whoever winds up with this engine is going to have a pretty cool package.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, something to really show off, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
Well, again,
and we're very thankful to TorqStorm for working
absolutely.
with us.
Yeah, they've been great to work with, and you know, super glad that they agreed to help us out with our small block Ford build. And like Chris said, you know, you can tell it's quality machine work here, and all their bracketry and in the supercharger itself. And if you guys are curious to know more about TorqStorm and more about their options for different applications, make sure you're checking out TorqStorm.com. That's TORQ, TorqStorm.com. And we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.
Thanks.